Please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the President and the Speaker have arrived.
Right now of Nancy Pelosi meeting with the Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen. A photo up there that will have China extremely concerned, extremely worried, and they are no doubt going to be responding to this as well. This is a moment that China was extremely wary of, and all this while the U.S. House of Representatives Speaker was in Taiwan, was in Taipei in a personal capacity. She's there not representing the United States. She's there as the Speaker of the House of Representatives. She has a right to go ahead and visit countries that she deems fit. But the fact is that this kind of a visit, meeting officially with the Taiwan president, is sending across a very clear message. There you have Nancy Pelosi introducing Tsai Ing-wen to the entire American contingent who's accompanied her. After this, there will be the due protocol where Tsai Ing-wen, the Taiwanese president, will introduce Pelosi to her contingent as well, to her team. What will be the takeaway of this visit? What does this mean for U.S.-Taiwan ties, and then directly translate to U.S.-China ties as well, is a big question mark. We'll also be standing by for a reaction from, in fact, China on this particular meeting. They've been speaking extremely tough. You had the Foreign Minister Wang Yi also reacting just about an hour ago, where he lashed out at this particular visit as well, saying that it's something that is provoking China and is sending across a message to them and a threat to the One China principle. But as far as the Taiwan president herself is concerned, she's in fact led Taiwan since 2016. The first female president of Taiwan, is known to be very, very aggressive against China as well. And there you have the Taiwanese officials also being introduced by Tsai Ing-wen to Nancy Pelosi.
请总统与裴洛西议长至礼台就位。
Let me take this across to our Foreign Affairs Editor, Geeta Mohan, for more details. Geeta, this is the meeting that China will be extremely wary about. You were giving us details, really, about President Tsai Ing-wen and how she's also been extremely aggressive against China. So this meeting is something China will not be happy about.
Well, absolutely not happy about. This is a meeting at the highest level, and if you look at the engagement, this is U.S. House Speaker as the Speaker of the House of Representatives meeting with the President of the Republic of China, that's Taiwan. That certainly is not going to go down well with Beijing, and all the messaging from Washington D.C. that this is an unofficial visit by Nancy Pelosi is put to rest in many ways than one, because the meeting at the highest level, a senior delegation of the United States of America's Congress going to Taiwan and meeting with not just the president. She was received by the foreign minister at the airport. That certainly is going to be not just watched, but there are going to be certain responses from Beijing. We again will have to wait and see as to how much of an escalation does Beijing consider this. Akshita, we have been talking about this. Taiwan is a red line, and in many ways than one, we see that the U.S. has breached that red line, despite the fact that Washington D.C. maintains that this is not a violation of the One China policy or the joint communique that was signed in the 90s between the United States of America and China. Having said that, the reactions are two-pronged from Beijing. It's not just military, it's also economic. They are beginning their military drills and exercises surrounding Taiwan. Warplanes are just breaching or just about hovering around the median line on the Taiwan Strait between mainland China and Taiwan. And the suspension and banning of imports from Taiwan. This could have serious ramifications for Taiwan.